Okay, Stanley came and brought that to us. Let's talk about something a little closer to home. You know, football season, for all these woke black folks that said that they're not watching the NFL, I see a lot of people posting about the NFL in the last couple of weeks. What happened? Come on, black folks, what happened? I thought you guys were going to boycott the NFL. Well, I was going to boycott the NFL, but the Steelers are playing this week. And they winning, dog. They winning. They 2-0. So let's just be real here.
I just don't think it's going to work, to be honest with you.
I think it's going to work. I just don't think black people are going to stay true to it. I'm just going to be real with you.
Because
they bored.
The NFL customers are mostly white conservative people. So, I mean, that's where they get most of their money from. So I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference.
What do you say, Dave? What do you say?
No, that's not where they get most. They get their money from TV contracts.
Right.
Okay.
That's where the majority of their money comes from. And the TV contracts are awarded based on viewership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Black people are, when they are Nielsen families that sets up the parameters of viewership, black people votes are weighted.
Right.
Which that means is because black people typically don't respond to surveys or respond to those types of things, they will weight that vote, meaning every black vote is worth a vote and a half,
right,
as opposed to every white vote is worth one vote.
Right.
All right. So even though there may be less actual eyes for black people watching, their votes still count. So that's how the TV industry goes to certain individuals or corporations and says, hey, we have this percentage of the black community, not necessarily meaning that they've got all the black community. So your point being, and I'll give you an example. If you remember when Fox first started, what was Fox's programming?
It was like
in Living Color.
Yeah.
Right.
It was 21 Jump Street.
Right.
In other words, it was
a lot of ethnic.
It was a lot
urban,
of ethnic programming,
Right. Okay.
because they knew that and they're even doing it now with Empire.
Right.
Okay. So black people basically helped build Fox by being able to create that viewership diary that Fox could then turn around and go sell to corporations and say, look, this is our viewership.
Right.
And we contributed to in other words, we contributed to Donald Trump.
Right.
By doing that. But I'm saying all that to say that's how the television industry works when they talk about, I've got this many viewers as opposed to that many viewers, and so on and so forth. They use it through Nielsen ratings and so on and so forth. So when you say that, black people, if 10 black people watch the game and 20 white people watch the game,
right,
they're still going to be more weighted towards those black viewers.
Right.
That's just how the industry works.
And understand this too. When it comes to watching sports games, black people watch it on TV where white people buy the tickets.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? They have the financial resources to actually go spend $300-$400 to go and take them and their family to go watch it. They'll watch it in the nosebleed sections just to be there.
Yeah.
Black people, I ain't paying no free phone. We couldn't. How many black people was trying to get the McGregor Mayweather fight on Fire Stick?
They was.
And it was on Fire Stick. Yeah. I'm like, I could have kicked it at my house and threw. Boy, look.
I know at Dallas Cowboys, if you ever went to a game, there'd be a lot of black people there.
No, it does, but Dallas is a very what I call centralized.
Well, and it depends on the city.
Right, it depends on the city too.
And it depends on the team because a ticket in New York City is going to be more than a ticket in Tennessee for the Titans.
Right.
Because there are a lot of black people. While I cover the Titans, there were a lot of black people who bought PSLs. So a lot of people that's not in pro towns don't understand. You have to buy a PSL before you can buy tickets. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
It's called a personal seat license.
Okay.
So you have to buy a license in order to purchase the tickets, the season tickets. So they hit you for the personal seat license, a fee, and then they turn around and hit you for the cost of tickets per game. So that's how they kind of rip you off in a way. But it just depends on what city. I can go to Nashville Sunday, they're playing the Raiders, and I can walk up and get tickets.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do that in a lot of NFL cities. That's just kind of. It just depends on the city where.
Right, it depends on the city, and the reason why I hit up on the NFL because there's a crispy, crunchy, crackety coon that just won't seem to go away. His name is Jason Whitlock. Now, for those of you who don't remember, he was the one that was sitting around here talking all this anti-Black Lives Matter and all this other foolishness about I ain't never talked trash about LeBron James, this, that, and the other. So this crispy country crackety coon decided that he was going to sit around and put Kid Reid from Kid and Play, Christopher Martin, up on the thing and mock Colin Kaepernick. So they went in on him, and I think
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne got him as the donkey of the day for Christopher Martin for playing into that. And I want to say it was Shannon Sharp that went in on him about doing it in the first place.
Yeah,
saying this dude is dangerous.
Well, Jason Whitlock has got a problem with Kaepernick. He's always, even before Kaepernick.
Jason Whitlock got a problem with black folks.
But let me just say this: where is Jason Whitlock being broadcast? What
Fox
station?
Fox.
Okay. Do you understand the correlation here? All right. So Fox Sports, Fox period, is anti-black. It's a propaganda station for right wing and Republicans. Let's not parse that.
Shannon Sharp is on there too.
I know Shannon Sharp is on there. All right,
but his voice is in the minority.
His one voice does not outweigh Whitlock and all the stuff that they do every Sunday, all the stuff that they do every night on Fox. Period. So when we talk about boycotting, if you're gonna boycott something, we ought to be boycotting Fox.
Right.
Okay. Right. I'm just being real with you.
Right.
All right. Because if you boycott Fox and not just boycott the NFL, that's not going to do anything. Boycott their advertisers.
Right.
You know what? You know why these people started abandoning Trump after Charlottesville? Those business owners? Yeah. Because they started saying, hey, this ain't looking good for our product. Right. We got to go.
Right.
That's what you need to do.